In this week's Torah portion, Vayeitzei, so Yaakov is running for his life. His brother Esav is chasing after him to kill him, and he's running for his life away, and he goes to sleep on the Temple Mount. And he has this amazing dream, and he sees a ladder, and he sees angels going up and angels going down, and when he wakes, he realizes he's standing on the Temple Mount, the holiest spot in the world. And Rashi comments, what was with the angels going up and down? Where were they going? Rashi says that the angels that guard you in Israel are not allowed outside of Israel. And there was a changing of the guard because Yaakov was about to leave Israel. He had to, so to speak, switch guardian angels. Different angels were assigned to the rest of the world, and very specific angels are assigned to Israel. Why is that the case on such a spiritual level? Because there is such an incredible holiness to this land. Israel is not only the home of the Jewish people, which we all know and it has been for 3,000 years, and it always will be, but it is also the home of all spirituality, of all closeness to the Almighty. It is the place that you come to and you are overcome with this need to get close to God. Because this is where God's presence is strongest. We've known this for years, and that's why for the last 2,000 years, Jews have cried over being thrown out of the land of Israel. This is why every day in our prayers, 3 times a day, we dream of coming back to Israel. And this is why even today we are so excited to be back here in Israel. I want to relate a story that happened here at Aish HaTorah. It was an amazing story. We're very, very blessed with many tens of thousands of Jews that come in constantly to Aish HaTorah. And there was one woman that was getting married on our roof, beautiful chuppah overlooking the Temple Mount. And there were very wealthy families involved, very powerful families, but they were not particularly connected to Judaism. And I had heard and I had spoken to her, and she said she was adamant that she had to get married overlooking the Temple Mount, overlooking the Kotel, the Western Wall. So it was on her wedding day, they were getting ready, and I had a chance to speak to her. And I asked her what I had been curious about for quite a while. I said, you obviously have the wealth and the ability to get married anywhere in the world. Why are you here on the top of Aish HaTorah? Why did you need to be overlooking the Kotel? She said, I'll tell you the following story. I grew up in Russia. We were totally not connected to anything Jewish whatsoever. We didn't even really know we were Jewish. We were connected. There was nothing. She said, then my parents decided that we needed to move to Israel. And I'll be honest with you, I wasn't so excited. I left all my friends, my language, everything to come to a foreign country where I don't really even know that much about Jewish history. I don't know the language. It's very, very difficult. And we came over to Israel, and we went to the Western Wall. She said, I walked up to that wall, and I burst out crying. And my heart was broken, and I couldn't stop crying. And for the life of me, I couldn't explain why. But my heart knew that this was the place for a Jew to be. My heart knew that there was something on the other side of that wall that was incredibly special. I felt the Almighty's presence. I had never felt Him in my life. And I said there and then that one day, God willing, I was going to grow up and marry a young man. And I had to get married in this spot because I knew that this is where the Almighty was. And that's the amazing thing about Israel, because when you talk to people that come to Jerusalem for the first time, when you talk to people who come to Israel, it's hard to articulate, to express. But you know God's here. You know this is our land. You know if you want to get close to Him, this is the place to be. And that's why it's so important for us at Aish HaTorah to sit in this spot. And it makes no sense that Aish HaTorah has this beautiful building right across from the Kotel. How did we get it? It's crazy. But God wants us here with wide open doors, ready for every single Jew to enter inside and to say, please inspire me.